Hey there, history buffs. Welcome back to another exciting journey through time. Today, I'm diving into the fascinating world of Vikings in Scotland, a tale that spans centuries and is filled with adventure, culture, and transformation. You might think of Vikings as raiders and pillagers, but their legacy in Scotland is much richer and more complex. They were not just warriors, they were settlers, traders, and even farmers. Let's start with the Shetland and Orkney Islands, the northernmost parts of Scotland. These islands were major Viking strongholds from the 8th century onwards. The Vikings established their presence here, creating a lasting impact on the local culture and landscape. The Norse influence is so strong that the Orkney and Shetland dialects still have traces of Old Norse words. This linguistic heritage is a testament to the deep-rooted Viking presence. Now, moving south to mainland Scotland, we see the Viking influence spreading further. The Vikings didn't just invade and leave. They settled and integrated into local communities, bringing with them their customs, traditions, and way of life. They became part of the local fabric, engaging in farming, trading, and even intermarrying with the native Scots. In places like Caithness and Sutherland, you can find ancient Norse ruins and artifacts that tell the story of this integration. These remnants offer a glimpse into the daily lives of the Viking settlers. These regions were once part of the Norse Kingdom of the Isles, which included parts of Scotland, Ireland, and the Isle of Man. This kingdom was a significant power in the medieval period. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Viking legacy in Scotland is the intermarriage between Vikings and the native Scots. These unions created strong familial and cultural bonds. This blending of cultures led to a unique hybrid society where Norse and Scottish traditions merged to create something entirely new and vibrant. You can even see this in the ancient manuscripts and sagas, which tell tales of Norse Gaelic warriors. These stories are a rich part of Scotland's literary heritage. Let's talk about some key figures who played pivotal roles during this era. One of the most famous is Thorfinn the Mighty, a formidable leader whose influence was felt far and wide. Thorfinn was the Earl of Orkney in the 11th century and one of the most powerful Viking rulers in Scotland. His reign was marked by both conflict and consolidation. His clashes with the Scottish king Macbeth, yes, the same Macbeth from Shakespeare's play, are legendary. These battles were not just about power, but also about control over strategic territories. Even Scotland's geography bears the mark of Viking influence. The rugged coastlines and strategic locations were ideal for Viking settlements. Many place names in Scotland have Norse origins, reflecting the areas where Vikings settled and thrived. For example, Wick in Caithness comes from the Old Norse word vik, meaning bay. This is just one of many examples of Norse linguistic influence. So, why does all this matter today? Understanding the Viking legacy in Scotland isn't just about history. It's about recognizing the diverse influences that have shaped modern Scotland. Appreciating this legacy helps us understand the rich multicultural fabric that makes up Scotland's identity today. It's a story of integration, adaptation, and cultural fusion. It's about appreciating the rich multicultural fabric that makes up Scotland's identity. Festivals, traditions, and even everyday life in Scotland are imbued with this diverse heritage. Next time you find yourself wandering through Scotland's rugged landscapes or exploring ancient ruins, remember the Vikings. Their influence is still visible in the land and culture. Their legacy is carved into the very soul of Scotland, from the language to the landmarks. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Vikings in Scotland as much as I did, sharing it with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical adventures. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories to life. Until next time, keep exploring. There's always more history to uncover and more stories to tell.